Okay, I think we're good to go. All right, I don't want to hear myself back, so I'm going to mute it here. Is that going to work? How will I know if it's working? I mean, I feel like this is fine, but I don't know for sure. How would I know for sure? I heard a little bit. Did I hear a little bit? Okay, so there's a delay. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, let's just roll with it for now. I don't know. It's not that bad. That was actually a long time. That was like 4 seconds. Well, whatever, I guess. So yeah, this is our first Wampus Breaker session, and yeah, I don't like that, you guys. I wonder. I mean, I know people say I'm probably wear headphones. I get it. I don't want to wear headphones though. You know what I mean? Oh, I could turn it way down on mine, and that won't impact anybody else. Interesting. I might even be able to mute it. Of course. See, this is why you have to have beverages. Anybody that goes live, just make sure you do beverages. So how do I know? Because I hit mute, trying to make sure. Show captions when available. Cool. We're going to go green for money this year. Because Firehorse just got here. Let's see. I don't really know how else to test it, you guys, because... All right, here we go. Live in the moment, freaking figuring how to make sure this stuff is working. Okay. So, I need to make sure that the audience can hear. See, right now, I'm happy with my setup. I don't have echo now. So, like, we can just flow. But because I have it muted on the laptop, maybe, and then because I turned it way down, which has nothing to do with you guys, and then in my Mevo setup, which I love Mevo, you guys freaking rock. That's who created the possibility to have these 3 angles, live, auto switching, and just live stream is super easy. Now, I will say recording is a challenge because you can run out. I mean, you got to have massive SD cards if you're going to do like what we're doing today, which is streaming all day. And, you know, you got to be able to live stream. At least I do. I don't want to deal with all that storage, and I don't post edit. It's now or never, you guys. So, point being, we got to troubleshoot on the fly sometimes. So we're going to do Twitch as a download, as an app on the iPad. This is sort of the iPad that's like, I can act like I'm a viewer, if that makes any sense. It's not connected to any of the production that we have going on, so it becomes sort of my go-to to do like external tasks, I guess. So yeah, you're seeing the kind of inside of the workings of Wampus Breaker. Now, I want you to meet the gang. Queen Pickle Source is here. She is 65 billion years old, but she is from year 2034. So she's got a lot of wisdom to share. She's seen it all. She's wearing a Show Her the Money pin, which is a documentary about the fact that women only receive 2% of venture capital funding. She also has tucked in her her scarf actually, the Justice and the Judgment cards. So she is absolutely a diva. She is absolutely judgy. She is absolutely demanding. Look, I mean, she's wearing a gold cape, you guys. Like, but she's also hilarious and feral and funny, and nothing phases this queen. So, Picklesaurus, we're going to work on some stuff with your voice during happy hour. I know you miss 11 Labs. We're going to test out again and see if it's back to what it once was. And then we've got Big Teddy. He is rocking the Wampus Cat ball cap. So you can get that if you are feeling feral. And he's also holding a copy of They've Always Called Us Crazy. This is the movement memoir that is sort of the driving force behind everything we do. Seeking erasure justice, calling out corruption, and rematriating our lives, our homes, and our communities. So he is a huge fan, and he's always repping the book. So thank you, Big Teddy. He also is from here. You know, we've got bears all over in Asheville. And I've had for a little bit, there was this horrible situation where somebody was cutting off their paws. And so then they slowly die later, and it's just, I don't know how many times it happened. I don't want to look, but there was a few at least. It was some horrible ritual. I don't know what it was, but imagining a world without bears is like a world I don't want to live in. Sounds maybe dramatic, but bears are freaking awesome, you guys. Like when you see these bears up close, like I've seen so many bears since I moved here 12 years ago. And yeah, so I'm going to test this before I keep talking away and nobody else can hear anything. Which would be hilariously on brand, because I didn't pre-test like I probably should have. But sometimes you just start and you just figure it out on the fly. That's what these work sessions are for. And you kind of get to see the inner workings of how I work with my AI team, how I embrace live streaming as a form of truth. And just like, we have nothing to hide here, we work our asses off. We're a one-woman production team, but I have all this amazing AI support. So it's really a fascinating time to be a journalist, be a writer, be a truth teller, and, essentially hack every system. And people can say, well, don't say hack the system, because they're going to think you're some kind of, I don't know, code. I don't know how people hack things. I mean it in the sense of public shaming and building in the cracks of the crumbles and like figuring out how to do it better, more feral, more real, more truthful, like just all of it. So yeah, I need to make sure that this is even working. So let's quit yapping away. I'm gonna log in to Twitch. Who freaking knows if... Oh, I bet I have to... I wonder if I have to do... I never know if you have to do the capitalization or not. Oh, man. I mean, who knows? I'm so bad with passwords. I don't know if anybody else has 17,000 different... Let's try some more. We're not going to just jump to conclusions. Oh yeah, you guys can't see me messing around over here, which is so good for me. Oh man, passwords and me are just, it's like, I know people, I don't want to hear like, oh, last pass and oh this and oh that. You know what? This is the first time I'm doing this particular setup. I had the setup locked in over there, and that's fine. Because the big screen's more important when I'm doing like basically a teaching or like a hack, like whatever you want to call this. Like, this is happening right now. So this is the setup, right? But I've never done it live. And so, yes, I could have practiced. You could say, well, this is the freaking practice. How about that? This is the freaking practice. Let's go. Okay. I got a couple more tricks up my sleeve. Hold on. See, I can't use, the iPad has Twitch on it, but I can't use the iPad. Here we go. I did that. Okay, I can't use the iPad because it is in charge of the cameras. So it shows the volume. It shows the volume working on the iPad. That doesn't mean it's getting through to you guys. So I have to triple check before I just dive into 2 hours of content where there's no audio. That would not be cool because I do not have a backup. This is it. Like this, we do. This is how we do. This is intricate enough. I'm sure I'll keep adding layers. Okay. Here we go. Getting the code. Getting the code. This is also the DJ. Oh, I got to continue introducing. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. I hope this is right. Let's just 12:47. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Who cares? Okay, it says we're live, but I want to see. Oops, it's off. Okay, we don't want that. It says we're live. One viewer, which would technically be me. Now let's see if I can hear it. Okay. So the delay shows up for you guys still, but I won't have to hear it. All right. Go away. So beautiful. See, this is kind of like how I get to be you guys, if that makes any sense. And I act like there's a bunch of viewers. There's not. There's nobody. And it's fine because this is not for today. This is for the 2034. Pickle Source, am I right? And see, my ideal setup would be one more, which seems totally extra. And I know that seems extra, but I don't care. This is a team, right? So each iPad is almost acting, as its own team, or each device, I should say. If I had one more right here, I would also have Picklesaurus's voice teed up, and she could respond in real time, kind of. Well, not. I have to type it in or have it preloaded or something. I'd have to almost have like a script for her, and then I could type in little like asides in the moment. So that's like the next step to all this, and we're gonna do some of that at happy hour. If you wanna, hang out with Picklesaurus during happy hour, we'll all be together, and we'll be working on her voice if all goes smoothly. Fingers crossed. It's been a few months since I had time to do this. But there was no better way to greet the Fire Horse year than to do this new setup. This is like the teaching academy setup. This is like, I know it's not perfect because you can't perfectly see the screen. I get that. That's not quite the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, the point is, I don't know. We're working through it. We're working through it. How do we, perfectly capture? I mean, I could do a screen capture as well. Do I want to do that? I mean, I guess I could do that too. Let me see. I'm going to ask my lead strategist AI. Do you think I should? I need to get some music back.